Okay, so this is my Karcher 330M, and it's 120 volts, 14 amps, water pressure, made in Italy, and there's a cracks just behind the nozzle. Where is it? Oh, upside down, so it's like here, you know. So I'm gonna use just after the plastic tubing. So I'm gonna, right there you can see it. So I'm gonna use the epoxy to glue this. See this hairline cracked? Water was coming out from there, so I'm gonna use epoxy to glue it, you know. Okay, this is my Karcher 330. You can see my water flow is pretty good, no air. Water pressure is pretty good. Well, I guess not. I mean, it was now the pressure seems to be pretty good because it's been running this water for a while. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn this button, this black button to on, and clockwise, and see what happens. Okay. Well, there we go. But I don't like the plastic tube where the water is leaking. I think I may have to replace that. But anyway, the water, Karcher 330 water pressure is going now. Alright, so this is a Karcher 330. As you can see, that plastic pipe is broken. That's why the water is leaking from there, and you can see the water is not coming out as strong as it should be. So I'm going to have to plug that lid, replace that plastic tube, and see what happens there. So that's the problem there. Okay, I removed 6 screws underneath this power washer, and 4 of them are here, and 2 of them are like underneath this thing. So I'm just trying to, I guess I need to remove these 2 screws on each side in order to be able to open this all up. But I think this tube is leaking for some reason, so I'm just gonna replace or cut this short, so this way this tube will not leak anymore, you know. But this is the problem here, you know. So alright, so I removed these 2 screws out of these holes, one here and one here. So I got 2 more to go here, and one on the other side too. So that's it. Okay, so the 4 slotted screws, you can use this slotted screwdriver, you know. But these 4 are star shape. These 6 are star shape screws, and you need this kind of head, the screwdriver, star shape screwdriver. And this particular one, the size is T15 by 4 inches. So T15 torque. This is a torque screwdriver. It has a star shape head, you know, instead of the slotted head, you know. So you need a star shape to remove the 6 screws underneath and the 4 screws on top of that hold the handle, and now you can see this handle just came off. And so these are the handles, you know, and this is the yellow cover, you know, and you can see it's never been removed because I never bother. I mean, this is the big heavy motor in the back here, you know, and what's happening here is it's leaking over here, so I'm gonna have to replace this somehow and squeeze it tight. But let's turn on the faucet and let's take a look at how bad the leaking is, where the leaking is coming from, so we can replace this tubing here. Okay, so the leak is not coming from the tube, but this thing behind that cracked. You know, it's not supposed to have this crack here, so something is wrong. I have to replace this little thing in the front here. There is a different angle view. You can see where that leak is coming from. So it's that thing behind the tube. So you can see there's a hairline crack on this nozzle here, or this tubing here. So I'm gonna epoxy this front side so the water will not leak out of here. I don't know what the pressure is, maybe 3200 psi. So I'm gonna have to use some strong epoxy to glue this up so the leak will stop. So subscribe and watch for next part.